sense. I have some bad news and I have some good news. In fact, I actually don't know if it's really bad news, so let me just start my story. So, we are finished with the work for the term, yeah? In fact, we are finished with the work for the year. Okay. Chapter 9? No, we are done with it. Okay. But that means that because you're not writing exams next term, ha ha ha. Good joke. You will have a term-long project for next term. Yeah. Okay, whoa. Your term is 5 weeks, grade 10. Okay, 5 weeks. Right, so what is going to happen is, from day one that you get here, you're going to start working on your project. And the reason why I say that is because I'm going to explain your project to you right now, so that you can start working on it as you get to school next term. Remember, I'm not here for the first couple of days of next term. I know I don't see you. No, school starts for you guys on the Tuesday, hey? So we'll see you from Tuesday. Okay, so you will have a substitute teacher, but you will carry on with your project for the rest of the term. Every day you get into business next term, you're not going to wait for me to say to you guys, you know what to do, group work, projects, you are going to come into class, sit down, and continue working on your project. Okay, you've got this whole classroom to use, you've got that whole area outside if you want to go and work outside, you've got the whole 5 weeks. Okay, well actually there's 2 submissions, so maybe not the full 5 weeks, but the full 5 weeks. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the project. I'm really excited about this project, more so of the outcome, because I think you can really do a lot with it. Okay, so let's quickly have a look. I'm quickly going to get it open here for you. It is group work, guys. We haven't done group work the whole year. No, you are choosing your own groups. Okay, I will give you the ins and outs now. There will be a peer review that you will have to do. So, I mean, I know group work is not the best, guys, but I don't think we've got a bad class. I really don't. And I think everyone in this class is willing. Okay. So we will work through that, and it's something you're going to have to do for the rest of your life. Okay. So it's a total of 120 marks. Okay. Which will make up your term full mark, right? That is the only mark that you're going to have for business next term. Okay, so it has 2 parts to it, okay? So let's just quickly go through the description. The actual project is a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 4 members within your own class, okay? So you can't swap over to other classes. It's only this class that you can choose your group members from. Okay, you need to create a brand new product using only recyclable materials, okay? Being that paper, metal, you can use one specific material, which I don't suggest you do. I do try and suggest that you use a combo of various materials, okay? But any material that can be recycled. Okay, then you need to create an appropriate name for this product. And you need to, if you need to do any research of any form, whether it is how to nail 2 pieces of wood together, then that is a form of research. It must be Harvard referenced. Okay, so that's the basic idea. The actual idea is that you're creating a new product. Okay, that is what the project entails. So obviously you're going to include that in your reference. Maybe we should look at a lesson on how to do referencing. I will help you with that next term. Okay. That's fine. I'm happy to help you with that. Next term, we'll do a whole lesson on how to reference and good technique on referencing and where do we put what and how and whatever. Okay. Okay. When you start with this project, every time you go onto a website, and if you're going to use websites and whatever, just go and make a note of it. Copy the URL so that you can go back to that website so that we can do a proper Harvard reference. Okay, I will help you with that. We'll do a whole lesson on it next term. Okay. Good, so let's look at the instructions. I said to you it's two-parted. So the first one is you need to create a contract that is stipulated between you and the members of your group, okay? That obviously, I've used the word partnership agreement here just because that is the thing that it's going to link to in what we have done this year, right? However, it's going to be more of an agreement between the members working in a group. Okay, so here I've put the minimum requirements of the partnership agreement: name of the partnership, nature of the business, address of the business, names of the partners, and the contributions. Remember, the contributions is not going to be physical money, but more what they are going to contribute to the actual project. Okay, and then duties of each partner. Okay, that's going to be, your contributions can be the form of materials or what they're going to do in the section or what they're going to bring to the party or whatever the case is. Okay, then I said you need to use an appropriate creativity method. So this is all needs to be done before you actually create the actual product, okay? You're going to use an appropriate creativity method to plan and create your new product. Proof of this creativity method needs to be handed in physically, okay? That does not necessarily have to be typed out, okay? If you are going to use an A1 size poster that you are going to use for your creativity method, then that A1 poster is what I need for your submission.
Ma'am, if you perhaps did the sticky brainstorming and then you did it on the wall, should you take a picture of the wall and then like print it out?
I would like the physical thing. So I mean, try and not do it on a wall. Try and do it on an A1 poster or piece of paper then for me rather. Okay.
Is this just one like let's say we do sticky brainstorming and we need an A1 paper, but the other is like we can print this stuff and
Yes, correct.
do we have to go into the classroom or do you want to?
I'm getting to all that, but it's all going to be physical. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so any creativity method that you're going to use, you're going to hand it in physically, and obviously that is going to be the creativity method used to create the product. Hey? Okay, and then you actually need to create the product and submit an example of the product as well. Okay, a prototype of the product. Okay, that is part one. All right. Just something to keep in mind, if I just scroll up again here in the partnership agreement, are you legally allowed to sign that agreement? Why? You're not underage, so who's going to sign it with you? Your parents, your boarding members, your teachers, your whoever is over 18, they need to witness it, hey? Okay. Preferably not because I'm your direct teacher of the project, but you can ask Mr. Pather, you can ask anyone. Okay. Yeah? Questions there, comments there. Your contract needs to be typed up on an A4 size paper. I've written here size 12 fonting. Remember that is, size 12 is the general standard for normal text. Okay. Headings and subheadings and things like that are excluded out of that. Okay. That needs to be formatted appropriately. Okay. In a nice format, please. Correct layout, all that jazz. Okay. Good. Nice. We're going to look at the rubrics, Nana, as well. That will give you a better insight to it as well. Okay. So that, guys, is due on the 27th of October. Okay. The contract. Yeah. Contract, creativity, and the product is 60 marks. Okay. Yes? Why? Guys, that's 22 days. I see you single day except for one day in a 2-week cycle. You're not going to work on this the night before.
Yeah, I know, ma'am. Like, I gotta get this free lessons.
Every single lesson that you have for business next term is the project. Every single lesson. We're not doing any more work. We're not doing anything. Every single lesson is the project. From day one that you arrive. Of course. Of course. Yeah, you choose your own groups. Okay. Right, then part 2. Now guys, I don't want you to see this project as 2 parts, that you have to do this and then do that. Okay? Because 27th of October to the 5th of November is quite soon together. Okay? So it doesn't mean that you cannot start with part 2 already from the beginning. Okay? Part 2 is an information booklet that you need to create based on your product that you have developed in part 1. Okay? So you're going to create an information booklet. This is also something that needs to be typed up, that needs to be professional. It's a booklet that is going to sell your product. Okay? So there I have included the bare minimum. Okay? A cover page, table of contents, inspiration behind the project, the product. Information about the product. So what materials were used, what was the process taken to create this, who is the target audience, who's going to use this, interesting facts about the product, can the product transform into another product, can it be used for multiple purposes, I don't know, any other information that you find relevant, appropriate formatting, and like I said, this book should sell the product alone. Without you even saying a single thing, the booklet should sell it. Does that make sense? That's up to you. A binder. You know, like this? Like this? Okay. Some information booklets have binding. Some have just the staples and they fold like that. Some are big, some are small. That stuff is all up to you guys. Okay. Nope. Please don't go and give me 150 of absolute nonsense. Nope. I don't have a minimum, I don't have a maximum. It is how you cover your product. I suggest so. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's have a quick look here at the rubrics. So if we just make this a little bit smaller so you can see. So contract. Okay. Each section counting 20 marks. Your contract is going to be based on the format and the layout of it, and if all your requirements of the contract is included. Hey. Okay, so every single requirement is included. Does it apply to the scenario, and is it signed by all parties? Okay. Then your creativity method, is it clearly identifiable? So if I look at it, will I understand which method you used? Or did you have to go and explain to me on a side note which method I used? Okay. Excellent use of method, so you executed it really well. The method clearly portrays the new product, so I'd be able to flow with your logical thoughts and see how you use those thoughts. Obviously, a plan is never 100%, hey? Okay, so does that plan that you created have some sort of link with the product that you created? Okay, or is there no connection whatsoever? And then the last thing is your product. So the product name is clearly visible, only recyclable materials used, with 2 or more different materials. The product includes outstanding packaging, okay, something specific for the product. The product includes additional labeling. So if I take this Pringles box, I can see its name very clearly, but it has some additional information on it as well. Hey. So did that type of stuff be included? Yeah.
So now the product is definitely not edible because like your product can't be food. It has to be
I did say recyclable materials. So I mean, if you can make something edible out of recycled materials, it's a new product because I don't really know of anything that's edible that has glass in it. You never know. This is up to you guys. Brand new product. No idea. It's a brand new product. Something I've never seen before. You could create a new brain for all I care. This is completely up to you. That's why I'm so excited about this project, because I'm so excited what you guys are going to create. You remember you actually have to create this product. Yeah. Yeah, in part one, remember that's what part one was? You have to create a prototype of the new product. See there, Maria? You have to actually create the prototype and you have to hand it in with part one. So I need to see this thing. Guys, I don't suggest going to create a new product that is 5 meters by 20 meters. Hey. Okay. No, brand new product. That's the whole idea, Maria, is to get your creative juices going. You are an entrepreneur that's going to make a breakthrough innovation. Right, moving on then to part two. Okay, so this is now the information booklet. So your format there of the booklet is really, really important. So excellent booklet style. Have you used what type of booklet style you've used? Whatever. Formatting is critically important. Is it consistent throughout the whole entire book? Or does it go like pink page, then a red page, then a blue page? Does it go small writing, then big writing, then underlined writing, then cursive writing? Okay? All the requirements are met from above of the format, additional headings and subheadings included. Okay, then the content, obviously the content is very important of what goes inside that booklet. So have you included enough breadth and depth about this product? Okay, is it a relevance? Have you included additional information? Will this booklet sell it to me? Okay, and then the last thing there that counts, also 20 marks, is the effort. How much effort have you put in? Did you leave your information booklet till the very last minutes? Okay. Any questions there? Yes. Yes, I'm going to upload it onto the classroom. In fact, this morning I sent it in for copying as well, so I want to give you the hard copy. I just knew a lot of you are not going to be here tomorrow, so I'm going to give you the hard copy tomorrow. I will leave the hard copies maybe there on the counter there, so next term you have access to it as well. Okay, and it will be on the classroom as well. Okay. Any other questions, guys? I know group work is the dreaded word. I know that. But that is why I've said it's stuck to your class, because you have every single lesson of next term to work on this. Okay. You literally have every single lesson. The 7th of November is 2 days before the first journey group leaves. Yeah? Yeah, so that's the Friday. Or, yeah, something like that. Okay. All right. So that gives you something to think about during the holiday as well. You know, when you get really bored.